Nothing was as important as freedom. The freedom to make up your own mind, to make yourself. And such aspirations inevitably involved risk, unleashing opportunities for learning, discovering, and becoming. That is a quote from Robin Davidson's novel Tracks. The book is about Robin's journey across 1,700 miles of the Australian outback with just herself, her dog, and a handful of camels. No matter what kind of overlander you are, whether you ride a motorcycle, drive a car, ride a bicycle, or backpack, I think we can all relate to this quote. We're all searching for some sort of freedom, to decide for ourselves what we're going to do that day, to decide who we want to be, and how we're going to handle the problems thrown at us. To be ourselves, unladen by the expectations of others and the responsibilities of everyday life at home. When I watch motorcycle documentaries or even just other people's videos explaining why they ride, one of the most brought up reasons is to be free. Even for a short while, to be free. A lot of us do our best thinking on the road, when problems seem smaller because we're outside of them. Helmet time is almost like meditation. You can't obsess over that fight you're having with your best friend, because if you don't focus on the road right now, bad things will happen. All the noise in your head is almost silenced because you're forced to focus on the things directly in front of you and around you. One of the best parts of traveling long distance can also be the worst part of traveling. Anything can happen. You are exposing yourself to the world. You might meet an amazing stranger at a restaurant that later lets you stay at their home because you didn't have any place to stay that night. You might also drop your bike 4 times on a mountain peak, run out of oil, and have to walk an hour to find someone to give you a ride into town to get a tow truck. But that tow truck driver might also let you stay at the shop for free overnight because you didn't have enough money for a hotel room. You might break down for no apparent reason in the middle of nowhere and the closest town doesn't even have a tow shop, but the sheriff might drive all the way out to his ranch to get a horse trailer to tow you into town and ask for nothing in return. You might spend a week in that town waiting for parts, but you might also befriend half the people who live there. You also might burn your clutch to bits and have to spend a whole week of your vacation in the city when you wanted with every bit of your being to be alone in the desert. But you also just might, by the power of the internet, be welcomed into a friend of a friend of a friend's home who overnight becomes one of your new favorite people. Freedom doesn't come without risk, and if I never put myself out there, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to learn how kind someone you have never met can be. I wouldn't have got to experience firsthand some of the best and worst that Mother Nature has had to offer me. I also never would have experienced or understood how much growth one person can go through with even just a week alone on a motorcycle. So take the hint. Get out and do the thing. I hope that you guys enjoy this week's video. Make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button if you did. Huge shout out to my patrons on Patreon who make these videos possible. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. If you would like early access to videos like these for as little as $1 a month, you can head on over to Patreon and get them ad-free before the rest of the world. If you cannot support me monetarily right now, that it's absolutely okay. I appreciate you guys just for being here every single week. Well, I just did my good deed for the day. I was just outside of Arlington and I passed a bike on the side of the road and I stopped because it seemed like a weird place to be stopped just to take a picture. Turned out he ran out of gas. Luckily Arlington was only a mile away, so I ran to Arlington, got him gas and filled it with my little gas can that I keep on the bike and went back and gave it to him and pay it forward, you guys. You see a bike on the side of the road, you stop. Just to make sure everything's okay. That way, if it's not, you can help them and they pay it forward and so on and so forth. He tried to give me money or buy me dinner or something, and I was like, nah, dude, I've had people do way worse things for me. Question for my end screen crew. Tell me about your best experiences with strangers on the road. I'll see you guys later.